love you. And who will love you? The Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all the social media organizations that control thought. They'll all love you. And more importantly, Megan Rapinoe will love you. And if she loves you, you've made it and you are a star and you'll get so many Instagram hits. And that's what it's about. Can you get enough likes? It's not about the media. It's about individuals that want to do things and choose to make a scene to get what they want. They really don't want change according to how they see it. They want their status change. I read, Megan Rapinoe, others backing Alabama soccer team after protesting backlash at season opener. And this is a writer from Yahoo Sports, Ryan Young, and he reports. Several players on the Alabama women's soccer team kneeled during the national anthem ahead of their season opener against Tennessee on Saturday afternoon. While the move is similar to one of countless athletes and teams across the sports and has become an extremely popular way to protest social and racial injustices throughout the United States, some Alabama fans didn't take well to the players' decision. Really? In Alabama? I'm shocked. And they knew it. That's why only, we got the equipment manager. The equipment manager. This is a tweet from Cecil Hurt. Several players and team managers, they have multiple, kneeled during the national anthem at the Alabama soccer game. I counted about a half a dozen per side. Okay, so that's what he saw. And they knew they could make waves. They knew it. Megan Rapinoe, U.S. women's national team players support Alabama. Of course she does. And because you took a knee and did what they told you to do, you're a star. Because Megan Rapinoe says she supports you, Taylor Morgan. Crimson Tide Jr. Taylor Morgan was one of several players who kneeled and issued a statement about that decision on Twitter after the 3-1 win. Of course, you gotta tweet something because then you'll get thousands of people to recognize you, and then you'll feel good. Isn't that what we're programmed to do? We're programmed to look at our cell phone because it makes us feel good. It shoots endorphins in our brains, and there's a lot of activity on it. We'll feel good. So, are we really kneeling for what Black Lives Matter want? Or are you kneeling because you feel like you can profit from it? I think it's because you think you can profit from it. Both teams stood together before the game in a joint show of force while holding show the red card to racism signs. Both teams had players kneel during the anthem too. Good. It's just not enough. You don't want to be like everybody else. You have to find a way to be unique so you can get the likes on Twitter. Taylor and her teammates had received hateful comments from fans after the game, she said, but kneeling and protesting was one of the easiest decisions that I've ever had to make. Of course, it's easy because you can get monetized because you're supported. YouTube likes this. Twitter likes this. So here's her statement. My choice to kneel before today's game was one of the easiest decisions that I have ever had to make. By kneeling, it was in no way meant to disrespect to the flag nor the military, which both my father and brother are part of. In fact, I did this for them, okay? I did this for the millions of African Americans like them that are being oppressed. LeBron James. By taking a knee alongside the number of athletes that have done this across the country, I am committing to help with us being the change for the future generations of this team. I don't know what that means. This athletic program in this country. I will use my platform that I've worked hard to earn in a way that will be seen and heard. I am black, but I am mixed. I recognize my privilege and will use it to support those who lack it. Okay? So you have to recognize your privilege. I'm not recognizing my privilege. Ever. And I'll never take a knee because someone tells me to do so. I will never do any of that. I will not bow down or raise a fist because someone tells me to do so. You know what I'll do? I'll actually serve a purpose in this life. I will help others because I choose to help others. I'm a nice person because I choose to be nice. I constantly reflect on uh, my abilities to help and serve one another. And that's my choice. When you remove choice and force the hand or force the knee through political pressure or the cancel culture or we'll burn it down culture bullcrap, it doesn't work. And it will never work. The thing, here's the deal. I am me, and I'm going to be me. No different than someone that says, I feel like a woman, I feel like a man, and they are transgender or whatever you are. You choose that. That's good. You choose it. But don't force me to choose what I want to be. I'm about freedom. I'm about doing the things I want to do, not selfishly. I do things to help my community based on what's in front of me. I'm not going to take a knee or raise a hand or put a mask on and go march. I'm not going to participate in any of that garbage. And I hope you can understand, my liberal friends. I will never do it. And for my liberal friends that know me, they know who I am. I do not ever behave in such a way that the mob is controlling who I am. And I read on. Let's see. My actions are not meant to disrespect the flag, but instead are actions that are fighting for what is right. And that is and always will be that Black lives do matter. The fight against systematic racism is far from over, but I can assure you that change is coming, and I will be a part of making sure it does. Taylor Morgan. So Taylor is woke. So we're excited that Taylor is woke. Taylor is so woke that she said all the words she was told to say. None of that was her own brilliance. So let's look at the trigger words she used. She used systemic racism. Black Lives Matter. She's her white or her half white privilege. She acknowledged her privilege, systemic racism, and Black Lives Matter. She's done. She's done. She did it. Check. I did it, and I just gained a ton more supporters on Twitter and hate, but I got it. And speaking of hate, I got a lot of hate on YouTube, and I like it. That means people are listening. You need the people that hate too. Just don't burn down my house, you nut jobs. All right. So by taking a knee alongside the number of athletes that have done this across the country, I'm committing to help with us being the change of the future generations of this team, this athletic program, and this country. Just to reiterate what she said. Congrats. So because she did this, she had Megan Rapinoe retweet her. We are with you, Taylor Morgan. Keep walking in the strength and doing the right thing. So I'm doing the wrong thing. You don't have a choice in what they're saying. I'm wrong. Congrats. Cindy LaRue. Cindy LaRue actually lives in Arizona, played for Serena. Taylor, we are with you. Okay. We're with good job, Taylor. You now are famous. You did what you need to do. If you are willing to take the knee, you can become famous. And what do we do in this weird world we live in, full of these social media nut jobs that want to be famous? This is our TikTok generation. TikTok. I might be dubbed famous by Megan Rapinoe. Sweet. Our message to the team was, you are adults, and if you have a personal opinion, we support your right to express it. Yes, I agree with that. Alabama coach Wes Hart said after the win via the Tuscaloosa News, I didn't try to make too much out of it, and my approach will be to continue to go forward with mutual respect and love for each other. That's a positive thing to say. So, yeah, so we have the kneelers. And congrats on kneeling. That's awesome that you can kneel. But what I really want to talk about, this is what I want to talk about. So I saw, I couldn't find it again, but I saw this whole like kind of thing, like we're saved. Uh, uh, we're gonna be okay. U.S. men's national team's gonna be okay because we have created Giovanni Reyna. So we're